बायलेक आपल्या मोगान घेऊन दिली एक व्हडली कार. भुरग्याक आपल्या कारान घालून गोरकान पासो एक वेता. गरमी पडो कितली सोसूंक जायना तितली उदक घेवन वाटेर थांबता. कारनो पार्किंगाक दवरून पसऱ्याचेर उदक घेता. पोलीस थंयसर पावले, कार उखलून घेवन गेले. भुरगें आसा म्हूण खबर नासता. सोदून खबर काढून ती पुलीस चौकीर पावली. भुरगे आपले भितर आसले ही खबर पुलिसांक सांगली. भिवोन भिवोन पुलीस थंय पावोन पुलिसांनी कार उगडली.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcoming you all once again for the AIFF Youth Cup Under 16. Today, Tanzania will play Malaysia for the third place. Let's welcome both the teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's a very warm welcome to the match number 11 of the AIFF Youth Cup 2016. This is the third place playoff match between Tanzania and Malaysia. Tanzania are out to take revenge against the Malaysian side. It was a late fight back from the Malaysians that has thwarted the Tanzanians' attempts to reach the finals. The Tanzanians had taken a 2-goal lead, only for Malaysia to come back and equalize that match. Please stand up for the national anthem of both the teams. Please remain standing for the national anthem of Malaysia.
Thank you.
The last match of the Tanzanians was against the Malaysians, where they drew 2-2. The last match for the Malaysians was where they lost by 2-1 against the USA. In the tournament thus far, Tanzania has drawn against the USA, Korea and Malaysia, but has beaten India by 3-1. Malaysia, on the other hand, has drawn 2-2 with India and Tanzania, but lost to Korea and USA. The referee for today's match is Mr. Venkatesh R, held by his linesmen Mr. R. Manoj Kumar and Mr. Arun Kumar Singh Nemirakapam. The fourth official for the match is Akash Jackson Raut. The match commissioner is Mr. Gulab Singh Hiraji. The Tanzanians have made 3 changes from the side that drew 2-2 against Malaysia. Most importantly for them is that it's number 16 and who's Israel Patrick Mamda, and number 12 Maulid Salum Lembe starting the match. The Malaysians have made 8 changes from the side that lost 2-1 to Australia. In comes in the squad again number 42, the goalkeeper Mohammad Firdaus. Also is number 16 Mohammad Izdin bin Iswandi, who had missed the last 2 matches. The captains are lining up for the toss. The captain for Tanzania is the number 12 Maulid Salum Lembe, and for Malaysia is number 9 Arif Shakirin bin Suhaimi. The referees and the captains giving a pose for the camera. Now they're lining up for the toss. The referee giving some few instructions to the captains. It's Tanzania who has won the toss and chosen to start from right to left, which means the Malaysians will kickstart the game, shooting from left to right. Tanzanians playing in a white and blue kit, while the Malaysians playing the yellow and black kits. In the last encounter between the two sides in the group stages, Tanzanians had taken a 2-goal lead, and after the second goal, the Malaysians had even lost a man to a red card. After that, the Malaysians fought back brilliantly to score 2 goals, And it is thanks to that draw against Tanzanians, which has helped Malaysians pip the Indians to the 4th position. The Malaysians and the Indians both finished on 2 points after drawing 2 matches and losing 2 matches. But the Malaysians progressed to the 3rd place playoff match thanks to a superior goal difference. The Malaysians had a goal difference of -4, while the Indians had a goal difference of -6. It's a very crucial match. The winner of this match will be awarded the 3rd place, and the players would rightfully receive medals. The players, with the last minute discussions, they are pretty pumped up for this match, and they need to be. The Malaysians would want to avoid like the start that they had against the Tanzanians the last time. It's a crucial match for them. They would want to start much better than that. The referee just checking if everything is in place, having a look at his watch. We are a few moments away from kickoff. He's given a thumbs up. And he blows the whistle, and here we go in the 3rd place playoff match of the AIFF Youth Cup 2016. The Malaysians launching a ball ahead right from the kickoff. The Malaysians need to be really careful throughout the tournament. They begin very carelessly, if I would say. They don't keep the possession from every set piece. They tend to lose a possession. But somehow when they are a goal or 2 down, then they find their feet and then do much better in keeping possession. They would hope for a start where they are keeping possession. The Tanzanians on the other side are a very hard-working side. They will be running their socks off. It must be mentioned that the Tanzanians had a run of 4 straight games, and then they took a rest in the last match day, which means they'll be definitely the fresher of the 2 sides. So it'll be even harder work for the Malaysians to challenge Tanzanians in this match. But here comes Malaysians with their own break. He had intercepted a loose ball. He's coming on the right wing. Can he put a pass? He fails to put a pass, and it's a throw in for the Tanzanians. Quickly taken by the number 13, the left back. Here's Tanzania trying to work the ball ahead. Again, a loose ball, giving the ball straight back to Malaysia. Lucky for him, the ball fell back to him. The Malaysians again have the ball near the Tanzanian box, but again it goes out for a throw into Tanzania. As I was saying, the Tanzanians are a very hard-working side. They will run their socks off, and they are even physically quite strong. Not an easy nut to crack. Poor first touch by the player on the right side, causing a turnover in possession. He should have done much better there. He had no pressure from an opponent. It was an easy pass to him, but a poor control letting him down. Malaysians trying to launch another ball forward, trying to neatly work the ball in triangles. And the Tanzanians have run the ball back. They put the ball forward. It's over the head of the Malaysian defender, but he does brilliantly well to turn back and kick it up the ground again. It was a good recovery by him there. Had he not kicked it back, he would have been in tough problems. The Tanzanian player was charging down and breathing out his neck. A long range on Tanzania. Just over the crossbar. The number 12, the captain, Maulid Salum. Let's have a look again at his shot. Brilliant shot. Just over the crossbar. Number 12, Maulid Salum, the captain, has already scored a goal in this tournament and would love to find one more in this match. Here's Malaysians on the ball again. They have a few people in the Tanzanian half, but from what I have noticed in this entire tournament, it's the lack of people in the box when the ball is on the wings for the Malaysians that causes the game to slow down for them. But the Malaysians have started with a very attacking side. They have in the lineup the captain number 9, Arif Shakirin bin Suhaimi, who has scored a goal this tournament. Also number 4, Zainul Irfin bin Ahmed Latifi, who has scored against Tanzania. A very poor clearance going down to the right back. There's a Malaysian player down there. Wonder what's gone wrong with him. He's holding his right leg. Pretty early in the game to be any fatigue. The referee asking for the medical team to come and have a look at him. The Malaysians have also received 2 red cards in this tournament. They need to be careful of the discipline in this match. It's an early kick-off for them. The number 3 of Malaysia, Mohammad Faris with Mohammad Zabri. He's back on his feet, but he's yet not walking properly. Will he be fit to continue? The Malaysians gets the game with a throw. And they have another throw in now. The number 20 of Malaysia, Muhammad Asif bin Mazzari. It's a pretty even start for both teams. Nobody has really tested the opponent's keeper. Tanzanians have come closest with a long range shot, but it was over the crossbar. Let's have a look again how the player was brought down. It was the number 16 of Malaysia brought down with the number 16 of Tanzania. The Tanzanian player had his arms all over the back of the Malaysian player. In comes the free kick, with a poor free kick, straight on the ground. No problems for the Tanzanian defenders. They clear it, but the ball goes back to the Malaysian defender. Intercepted by number 3, Nixon Clement Kiwawage of Tanzania. If it could find the Malaysian right winger. The number 23 on the throw. And this time the Malaysians have won a free kick in a very good position. Let's see what they make of this free kick. They really haven't tested the keeper until now. They have had a fair share of possession in this match, the Malaysians. But until now, they haven't had a shot, neither on target or off target. Muhammad Ayman bin Muhammad Zaidi lining up to take the free kick. The keeper also ready. It comes a free kick straight on target, but it went off wide of the goal post. Let's have a look again at the free kick. He tried to curl it in towards the near post, trying to find a keeper off guard, but his free kick lacked the direction. But here they have the ball again. They did really well to win it. Here they are coming on the right wing. Good work by the Tanzanian centre back, number 5, coming out and intercepting the pass and putting out for a throw in to Malaysia. Mohammad Asif takes it quickly. But it's Tanzanians for the ball. Brilliant tackle there to win the ball for the Malaysian side. Another ball forward. There is a right winger down there. Can he put in the cross now? He finds his team into the pass. He takes a shot from far. Did it take a touch from the Tanzanian player? Or is it just a goal kick? the captain would not be happy with the quality of the kick. Let's have a look again at Arif Shakirin's shot. He took a shot straight through the feet of the other captain. Out for a goal kick to Tanzania. Mohammad Shakirin bin Suhaimi, the captain of Malaysia, will really not be happy with the quality of shot. So as of now, it's both the captains who have taken a shot, but both the times missing the target. Both the captains have already scored a goal in this tournament. Both will be looking to find one today. Poor control there by the Tanzanian side. So far it's the Malaysians who have controlled the match. Much unlike to how they usually start. Even the Tanzanians are usually the side that starts brightly. It's another Malaysian player down on the ground after he was fouled. The referee has given the Malaysians a free kick. The Malaysians having a different tactic in this match, choosing to pass from the set pieces rather than launching them ahead and losing possession. It's good to see that they have worked on this aspect and have decided to try and keep the ball more and more. It must be mentioned that the Malaysian defenders and the keepers have already put in a good performance in this tournament, and the same would be expected from them in this match. The keeper especially has made brilliant saves, several of them on the line. Once it was against the Americans where he saved 2 point-blank shots to keep his side in the match. Let's have a look again how the captain was fouled. It's the Malaysian number 11 with a high foot catching the Tanzanian captain. The Tanzanians put a ball forward. Can the player get into the box? He does well to keep it back, but he ends up conceding a throw into Malaysia. I don't think he had to try that because the ball was going out for a corner to Tanzania. I think he needlessly tried to put it back into play. All he did was hand over the possession back to Malaysia. The captain of Malaysia would be really happy with how his team has started in this match. They seem to be up for the fight. The ball takes a touch off the Malaysian player's leg and goes out for a throw in to Tanzania. The referee has blown his whistle. Was it? It was because the Tanzanian player had come way forward from the place where the ball had gone out, and had asked him to take the throw in quickly. But they lose the ball. They do well to win it back. The Malaysian player ultimately brings on the Tanzanian player after he was fighting for the ball. Let's have a look again. How the number 19 of Malaysia, he had his arms around the number 13 of Tanzania and brought him down there. And the referee rightfully calling a free kick. A ball forward from Tanzania. Mohammad Firdaus doing really well to come out and collect it before the Tanzanian attacker could get to it. Long clearance by Malaysia, but headed straight back out by their own player for a throw in to Tanzania. Tanzanians need to come back into this match fast. It's been all Malaysia for the past 5 minutes. The game is being played mainly in the Tanzanian half of the ground. Here's the ball forward for Tanzania, with the centre back doing really well to come back and clear the ball, but does end up conceding a throw in for Tanzania. Tanzanians have 4 goal scorers in the starting lineup. Here comes one of them into the box. He shoots. And it's a goal for Tanzania. They have broken the deadlock. It's number 21, Mohammad Rashid Abdullah, who has found the back of the net. He had scored the first goal for Tanzania. And now he's also scored again. Let's have a look again. What a goal by Mohammad Rashid Abdullah. The player seems to be down on the ground also. Mohammad Rashid Abdullah, in a similar circumstances, had scored the goal for Tanzania in the first match. The player looks to be hurt. Let's have a look again. Beautiful shot. He got the pass from a throw-in. Did well to skip past a few players and shoot and give the Tanzanians the lead in this match. The Malaysians, they were on the front foot and they were caught off guard by a long ball forward from Tanzania. All their good work in the start of this match has gone in waste. They have to rebuild. We know they can do that. They have the fight in them. Here they come again down the right side. Brilliant ball forward. The player can get to it. He puts in a pass in the box. But over everybody's head. Stopped by a Malaysian player on the other side. He puts a cross again into the box, but there's no Malaysian player there to receive it. The Tanzanian player should have cleared it better. The Malaysians knock one ball up again. The Tanzanian player doing really well to come from behind and win the ball, but a very poor pass gives the position back to Malaysians. Here he comes again. He tried well to skip past one player, but the Tanzanian left back did really well to come and collect the ball. The Malaysians responding really well after going a goal down. But they really haven't tested the Tanzanian keeper until now in this match. But here comes Malaysians again. Good ball forward. He knocks back to his teammate, gets the ball back. You can see there's no Malaysian player in the box. Now one has come into it. In comes a cross from Malaysia. Met by the header of the player. The ball loops way high. Easy collection for the Tanzanian keeper. It was a number 16. Let's have a look again at the cross and the header. He met the ball with his head but couldn't keep it down. It went up in the air, allowing for the keeper to come and collect it easily. But here comes Malaysia again. Takes a shot from far. Stopped on the edge of the box by a Tanzanian centre back. It's a throw into the Malaysians. They take it quickly. They put a ball across. He's yet in the air. Headed away by Tanzanian defender. They do well to clear it. They're keeping the ball with the passes. But the one to find the left winger was very poor. Intercepted by the Malaysian centre back. And they have the ball again. Mohammad Rashid Abdullah, who's given Tanzania the lead in this match, was a player that scored their first goal in this tournament. It was the Americans. The USA had taken a 1-goal lead in that match. Only for Mohammad Rashid Abdullah to score a goal and equalize for them in a very similar circumstances. That time too he had got the ball from the right side. He skipped past a few players and took a shot with his left foot, shooting past the keeper into the goal. That's number 11. Maziku Amede Amani Gawembele. He too has scored a goal in this tournament. 18 minutes done in this match, and the Tanzanians have taken an early lead thanks to a goal by Mohammad Rashid Abdullah. It was the Malaysians who have been playing really well, but against run-off play, the Tanzanians have taken the lead. The Tanzanians do really well in the center of the ground. to keep the ball with them. Poor ball forward this time. You could see from the moment he kicked it that it was not going to find its target. But luckily for him, all the Malaysian defender could do was knock it out for a throw into Tanzania. Good work there by the Tanzanian player to come and collect it before a Malaysian player could intercept it. A ball forward by Tanzania, headed away by a Malaysian centre back. Tanzanian set at the ball. They're trying to find their teammates. Tanzanians seem to have come back into this match after the goal. They're looking much more confident with their passing. Though after a series of 3 or 4 passes, they always end up with a loose one. The player doing really well to keep the ball in play after his first touch had taken it out. Again, trying to pass into the centre. But the pass was intercepted by the defender. If you have just joined us in, this is the match number 11 of the AIFF Youth Cup 2016. This is a third place playoff match between Tanzania and Malaysia. Tanzanians who had finished third on 6 points and Malaysians who had finished fourth on 2 points are fighting it out to end up in the third position and take away the consolatory medals for this match. There's a match again today later at 8 p.m. which is the finals of the tournament. It will be played between the USA and the Korean Republic. The USA finishing on top of the table with 8 points. Meanwhile, the Koreans had finished second on 6 points. Same like the Tanzanians, but had a superior goal difference. The Tanzanians in this tournament until now, they have drawn against the Malaysians, the Americans and the Americans, but have only beaten the Indians. Here comes Malaysia with their own attack. They had the ball after the first cross was blocked on the edge of the box. But number 26, Noramirul bin Awang, couldn't keep the ball in play and has given the ball to Tanzania through a throw-in. The Tanzanians would be happy with the goal. They were having to do much of the defending at that time. And a long ball forced a throw-in from the Malaysians, from which the Tanzanians scored. Here comes another long ball down the right wing. And the Tanzanians have another throw there. The captain of Malaysia, Arif Shakir bin Suhaimi, had come close, but here comes Tanzania with a shot from far. Going miles over the crossbar. So number 19, Musini Malima Makame. Let's have a look again at Mushini's shot. He was in a good position to take the shot on the edge of the box, but his attempt was very poor and the ball going miles over the crossbar. Throw in for Malaysians now, just near the halfway line. The coach of Malaysia, Sumasundram Periasamy, he's mentioned how his team has fought against some superior opponents. He won't be happy and his team is a goal down, especially after they have played brilliantly at the start of the match. I think they have had the bulk of the possession in this match till now, but haven't tested the Tanzanian keeper. They came closest when the captain Arif Shakir bin Suhaimi had taken a shot. That shot was just going wide of the far post, but here comes Tanzania down the other side. Good ball forward to find the teammate. Can he put in the cross? I think he's run out of space there. Yes, he had. And the referee spotting to the ground for a goal kick to be taken, which the Malaysians took it quickly. Lucky for them, they could yet keep the ball after a Tanzanian player had tackled the teammate. Again, a pass and a chance wasted. Tanzanians would want to be more attacking in this match, though they won't be too unhappy with where they are right now. They have a lead in this match. What is that? Can the player keep it in? It was a ball back to the keeper. It was high. He couldn't collect it. It was back to him for the defender, so he had to kick it out. Luckily for him, it didn't go into the goal. Here's the Tanzanian down the center. He takes a shot over the crossbar. Number 19, Musini Malima Makame with another chance from a good position. Let's have a shot look again at Musini Malima's shot. He had got a very good pass. When he was trying to control it, he had taken a slip, but he was yet on his feet. He steadied himself, he took a shot, but again over the crossbar. This is a second chance for him. And like the first time, the second time too, the ball went over the crossbar. 25 minutes done in this half. Here's Malaysians into the opponent's box. But the square pass into the center of the goal was cleared by the Tanzanian defender. A shot from far for the Malaysians, but way over the crossbar. The players need to be doing really better than that if they want to really test the keeper. But it must be noted that these players are only 15 years of age. Let's have a look again at the shot by the Malaysian number 4, Zainul Arifin bin Ahmad Latifi. He's already scored a goal in this tournament, but he needs to do much better than that if he wants to find another goal for himself. As I was saying, that these kids are only 15 years of age. You probably cannot guess that by the way they are playing. A lot of these players exuberate a lot of confidence. It's a good sign at this young age. That's what most of the coaches have spoken about in this tournament, that more than winning, it's the development of the players that they're looking at. And if you go to see from the composure and the mentality point of view, I think each coach would be happy. But here comes Tanzanians. The linesman has raised his flag. The attacker was in offside position. It's again Musini Malima Makame. It's his first appearance in this tournament. A big stage for him to make his first appearance in the tournament. And I guess you can see from the finishing and in the positioning that he lacks some match sharpness. Well dealt by the Tanzanian centre back. It was a long ball forward. There was a Malaysian attacker breathing down his neck, but he controlled the ball really well. And with a good pass, he found his teammates. Here they are building up on the attack. Good ball forward. Tanzanians weaving the ball through the centre of the ground. But again, a poor pass. Gives the position back to Malaysia. The player allowing to run out and take a throw in. The Malaysian captain now on the ball. Finds his teammate. They move the ball to the left side. Will he put a cross? Will he shoot? But he's blocked on the edge of the box by the Tanzanian defender. The Tanzanians have numbers ahead. They put good ball forward, but the keeper will come out and collect it before the Tanzanian player can get to it. It was a good attempt, but the pass forward was a bit too heavy, allowing the keeper to come out and collect it. Such plays forward will have no problems for Mohammad Firdaus The keeper, he started the first 3 matches of Malaysia. He was given a rest in the last match, but has made his way back into the team in the third place playoff match of the AIFF Youth Cup 2016. It's the match number 11 of this tournament. We have seen 10 exciting matches. The Indians too, though they have dropped out of this tournament, put in a brilliant performance in the last match against Korea. There was a large crowd there to cheer them on, and the crowd was happy with what they saw the Indian team's performance. Tanzanians doing really well to keep the ball. The Tanzanians are back into this game. They're comfortably keeping the ball, but such poor passes always tend to give the ball back to Malaysia. Oh, the player was brought down with a heavy tackle. Tanzanian captain gets a yellow card for his challenge on the Malaysian player. The Malaysian player did a somersault in the air before he landed on the ground.
Don't come out, sir.
Let's have a look again how the Malaysian player was challenged by the Tanzanian captain. The Tanzanian captain, number 12, Salum Lembe, getting a yellow card. The referee, Mr. Venkateshar, has called time at 30 minutes for a water break. It's the early kickoff, and as has been the norm in this tournament, they get a water break after 30 minutes of play. The Tanzanian coach would be happy with how his team has played in this match until now. They have to do much of the defending, but they have looked assured in defense. They haven't let the Malaysian attackers really test their own goalkeeper. On the other side, the Malaysian coach, Mr. Somasundram Periyasamy, won't be happy that even after a very good start for them, the team is yet trailing. The coaches would use also this time to give some important instructions to the players. As you can see, Mr. Somasundram Periyasamy doing that. The coach of Tanzania, Mr. Bakari Mundo Shime. He too is having a word with this keeper. I think he's suggesting him on how he can help organize his defense much better. The Malaysian players coming back on the ground. They will have the first chance after such a foul was committed. You can see how the Tanzanian captain came and lashed out on the Malaysian player. So when the game restarts, it will restart with the Malaysians on the ball with a free kick from a very good position. Tanzanians yet taking time for the water break. The referee, Mr. Venkateshar, now has spoken to the Tanzanian side to come back on the ground quickly. The Malaysian players have already taken the positions on the ground. It's the Tanzanian players who are now heading back. That's the Tanzanian captain, number 12, Salum Lembe, whose infringement has led to a free kick from Malaysia. The referee, Mr. Venkateshar, asking the Malaysian players to bring the ball back to where the foul had actually happened. It's number 11, Mohammad Nizaruddin bin Jazi, who's lining up, bring the free kick. They had a free kick also earlier in this match, but that was a very poor one from a similar position. It was down on the ground, straight towards the first defender. Now also lined up is the number 2, Arham Khushi. He takes dubbies. The number 11 shoots. Good shot there by the number 11. Skims off the crossbar. It was a very good shot by Mohammad Nizaruddin bin Jazi. Let's have a look again at the shot. Just touches the crossbar and goes back for a goal kick. It was a very well worked free kick. The number 2, Arham Khushi, ran over the ball, probably distracted the opponents. In the meantime, Mohammad Nizaruddin came and struck a very beautiful shot, only to find the crossbar. But here's Tanzania down the other side. Good work there by the Malaysian defenders. One player pushing the opponent off the ball, and the second one helping him to clear the ball. Nixon Clement Kiyobage takes a short throw in with a long ball diagonally across the ground, cleared away by the Malaysian defenders. Tanzanians have their fair share of chances too in this match, especially the ones to the number 19, Musini Malima Makame. Yet 2 brilliant attempts, I would say chances, but in both of those, the Tanzanian keeper in a fix, but showing good composure and ability with his feet to clear the ball. He had a Malaysian player charging down on him. He tried to find one player, but he had to pull the ball back and then cross the other side. Here comes Tanzania, brilliant to ball forward, can they score? Again, a chance missed. The player trying to chip over the goalkeeper with the outside of his left foot, but going over the, let's have a look at a chance. Oh, he won a corner for his team. Good chance there for Tanzanians to double the lead in this match. Cross comes in for Tanzania, but the Malaysian defenders clear it. They yet have to do some work. Tanzanians get with the ball. Lucky for them, they get the ball again. Ball forward. Mohammad Firdaus doing really well to run off his line and punch it out before the Tanzanian player could get his head to it. Tanzanians now on the front foot of this match. It's going to be a throw in for Tanzania. They take it. Bounces over 2 players and knocked back behind the goal line by a Malaysian defender for one more corner to Tanzania. Nixon Clement Kiyomage jogging towards the corner flag to take the corner. They are the side that started brightly. In comes the corner. Mohammad Firdaus could only flap at it, but lucky for him, the referee Venkateshwar has blown the whistle. The referee judging that there was an infringement in the box when the corner was taken. Here's Malaysia on the right wing. He has space. He finds his teammate, but Tanzanians do well to win the ball there. The Tanzanian player trying to put the ball ahead and make a run for it, but the Malaysian player out muscling him and wins the ball for the team. Good ball forward for the Malaysian side, but there's nobody in the box to pass it to, and an easy clearance for the Tanzanian centre back. This is what I've been talking about. When the Malaysians do have the ball on the wings, there's nobody there in the box for them to collect the pass. There's a Malaysian player down, and the referee has blown the whistle. He has a word with the Tanzanian player asking him to slow down. Let's have a look again how the Malaysian number 11 was pulled down by Tanzanian number 13. The free kick played diagonally long. Again. Malaysians have had number of attacks. Here they come again. He has done well to get past few players. He puts in a cross, but the Tanzanian defender doing really well to stick up leg out and knock it back for a corner for Malaysia. The Malaysians need to test the opponents from such set pieces. Through open play, they are usually blocked by the Tanzanian defenders. So a set piece is a very good chance. From the last set piece, which was a free kick, Mohammad Izzaruddin had struck the crossbar. Can the Malaysians make this set piece any better than the last one? The referee seeing some unwanted pushing in the 6-yard box. There are a lot of players there in the 6-yard box. In comes the corner, but straight out, hitting the side netting of the front post as a goal kick to Tanzania. Here's the Tanzanians now trying to work the ball out of the defense. The Malaysian player there needs to be careful. He came in roughly with a high foot. Lucky for him, he didn't catch the Tanzanian player, or surely could have helped him on a yellow card. That high foot. Another long ball for Malaysia, but headed out by Tanzanian centre back. The centre back was in the right back position, covering up for the person in right back who had moved up the ground. See, this is what I've been referring to. The Malaysians, they do really well to win some set pieces, but carelessly give the ball back. 41 minutes of this match are completed. 4 minutes to go in this first half, and the Tanzanians have a 1-goal lead, much like how they had taken when the two teams had met the last time. Good work there by Tanzanians to get the ball ahead on the right wing. They have two players on the side. In comes the pass, but the Malaysian centre back doing really well to make a lunge and stop the ball. But Tanzanians getting the ball on the left side now. It's Nixon Kibagabage. He has passed his teammate. A shot is lined up. Good shot. Good goal for Tanzania from the edge of the box. Very well worked goal for the Tanzanian side. Let's have a look again. It was Shabani Zubairi Da who took the shot. It was number 13, Shabani Zubairi Ada. He finished a very, very well worked move. Yes, another angle on the shot. Tanzanians had walked the ball from the right to the centre, only for the Malaysians to clear the ball to the other side. From the other side, it was number 3, Nixon Clement Kiobage, who had a brilliant through ball forward to find his teammate, who played a layoff for the goal scorer to come and shoot it at first time into the back of the net. Nothing the Malaysian keeper Mohammad Firdaus Irman bin Mohammad Fadil could do to keep it out. Straight in the top right corner of the goal. But here's the Malaysians again on the left wing. In comes the cross. The Tanzanian keeper connects the ball, collides with his teammate, but yet does well to hold on to the ball. Tanzanians, yeah, they come again with another chance, but I don't know why he stopped running. I don't think the linesman had raised his flag there. The Tanzanians have proved lethal in this match. They have had very few chances and has made some of them count, much unlike the one against the same side when they played the last time. They had hit the woodwork a couple of times in that match, and had they been more clinical in that match, they would have been playing the finals today, another third place playoff match. If you have just joined in, this is the third place playoff of the AIFF Youth Cup 2016 between Tanzania and Malaysia. The Tanzanian teams having just scored the second goal and have taken a 2-goal lead in this match. The other match of the day is at 8 p.m., which is the finals of the tournament, which is between the USA and Korea Republic. The Malaysians again trying to work the ball. In comes the cross. Again, good work by the Tanzanian keeper. He judged the flight of the ball brilliantly, came under it and collected it calmly. Here's Tanzania down the left wing now. Number 19 doing really well. Can he find it? The fourth official showing the time. 5 minutes are added at the end of the first half. Tanzanians have played a good counter-attacking tactic in this match. One of them was just thwarted by the Malaysian defenders a few moments ago. The Tanzanian keeper is down. I think he had hurt himself when he had landed while collecting the earlier cross. He seems to be indicating that he's hurt in his shoulder or the upper back area. He's touching himself, but would wait for the physio to have a look at him. Let's have a look again how the keeper did brilliantly well to come up and collect it. Probably he had overstretched himself in that collection and has hurt his shoulder or his upper back. The Malaysian players will be really unhappy how this first half has gone for them. They've played quite well in the first half, keeping the possession, but have paid for not really testing the opponent's keeper. On the other hand, the Tanzanians, they haven't had many chances. They've had to do the defending for bulk periods in this half, but when the chances have fallen to them, they have converted brilliantly. The first goal for them was scored by Mohammad Rashid Abdullah after he had got the ball from a throw. He cut back into the box and with his left foot shot it past the keeper. And the second goal was just scored by the number 13, Shabani Zubairi Yada. But haven't seen much of the number 10, Asad Ali Juma, who has scored 3 goals for Tanzania and is leading goal scorer in this tournament until now. You can see a good display of passing football from Tanzanians. The Tanzanian player was pushed off the ball, but the referee waving play on. Tanzania is doing well to win the ball back on the halfway line. Here they come again. Again, a forward pass was attempted, only for the Malaysian centre back to come and clear it. From the throw in, the Malaysian Tanzanian keeper, the player, couldn't keep the ball in play. It's been a pretty evident tactic of the Tanzanians to move the ball to either of the wing and then put a pass back into the 6-yard box. Here comes Malaysia now. They have a good chance. There are players in the box for them. A shot from the box, but over the crossbar. It was number 11, Mohammad Nazaruddin, who's been one of the busier players for Malaysia in this half. Let's have a look again at Mohammad Izzuddin's shot. It was a good pass back to him. He connected it the first time, but couldn't keep a shot back. Lazily given away by the Tanzanian defender, but he did brilliantly well to come back and win the ball for his team. The player is not offside. Here has the ball. He has a teammate behind him. He finds him, but the pass lacked power, allowing the Malaysian centre back to come and clear the ball away. It was a good chance there for Tanzania. It's the number 19 who was on the ball for Tanzania, Musini Malima Makame, who has been really poor in his first appearance of the tournament. Good through ball forward for Tanzania. He puts across in the first time. He finds his teammate. He shoots. Blocked by the another shot. It's a third goal for Tanzania. Good strike there to find the back of the net. It's number 19. Musini Malima Makame. Let's have a look again at the shot. The third time he had the ball in this position. His third shot, and he finally finds the back of the net. It's number 19, Musini Malima Makame, who has scored the goal for Tanzania. Let's have a look again at the goal from Musini. I don't think the Malaysian players were expecting this well to block the first shot. They were getting back into the positions, only for the ball to fall back to Musini, and first time shot by him, and he has given his team a 3-goal advantage in this match. The referee, Mr. Venkatesh R, blowing his whistle, calling time to a very eventful first half of the third place playoff match, much to the dismay of how the match has gone for the Malaysians. We'll be back after the 15 minutes after the halftime break. See you then. Good evening and welcome back to Tilak Maidan for the third place playoff match between the AIFF Youth Cup 2016. We are back after the halftime break and both the teams have decided to make one change each. For Tanzania, for Malaysia, it's number 3, Muhammad Faris bin Muhammad Zabri, who's gone out. And in comes number 35, Muhammad Feroz bin Baharuddin. For Malaysia, number 12, the captain Maulud Salum Lembe has gone out. And in comes number 2, Ali Hamis Anganzi. In the second half, the Tanzanians will have the ball to start and they'll be shooting from the left to right. The Tanzanians are in the all white and blue kit and the Malaysians are in the yellow and black kit. And off we go in the second half. A ball forward going straight out of the play for a throw into Malaysians. The Malaysians won't be happy with how the first half has gone for them. They have conceded 3 goals. Especially after the Malaysians have played really well in this first half of this match. It was them who had kept the possession. But a failure to touch the keeper has proven costly for the Malaysian side. Tanzanians on the other side will be really happy with how this match has gone until now for them. They have had to defend for long periods of time. And with the few chances they made ahead, they made them count. The first goal scored was by number 21, Muhammad Rashid Abdullah. The second goal scored was by number 13, Shawani Zubairi Ada. The third goal, which was scored just before the halftime break, was scored by the number 19, Musini Malima Makame. He took 3 attempts to find the net. All 3 chances were from a similar position to him. The first 2 times, he put it way over the crossbar. The third time, into the net. Here's Tanzania now. A shot from far, blocked by the Malaysian player. Just as the shot was taken. So good tackle there with Tanzanians, but he does lose out. But it would be quite a comeback if the Malaysians do manage to fight back and make something out of this game. The Tanzanian player is poured down to the ground by the Malaysian player. The referee has blown his whistle. He's reaching for his pocket and he's given the number 2. Let's have a look again at the challenge that brought the scorer down. The Malaysian number 2 put in a late tackle. It's number 2, Arhakam Khusi, ID Abdullah Wahab, who's been a yellow card. The Tanzanians take the free kick, but very poor free kick. The Malaysians have made one more change in this match. It's number 13, Muhammad Ayman bin Muhammad Zaidi, who's gone out. And in comes in his place number 41, Abdul Hadi bin Hasbollah, who's probably been used as a substitute in this tournament for the Malaysians. Here comes Tanzania down the left wing. He passes to his teammate, but just before he could pull the trigger and shoot, the Malaysian defender putting the ball out. The ball is yet with Tanzanians. They move it back to the defense. The Tanzanians now happy to keep the ball amongst themselves. The Malaysians now in this tournament are the side that have scored the most goals. They had scored 8 in the group stages and now have scored 3 and also look more likely to score some more in this match. The The USA have scored 7 goals in this tournament until now. The Koreans and the Malaysians have scored 5. The Indians have scored 3. Here's Malaysians down the center of the ground with an attack. There's a ball forward. Can the player keep it in play? He does. Attempts a cross into the box. Helps his team wins a corner. The Malaysians have fought back against the Tanzanians previously, but that time they were 2 goals down. This time they are 3 goals down. It's a bigger challenge for them, but can they do it? In comes the cross. Tanzanian player doing well to stop it. Can they make an attack from this? Can they turn from the defense into attack quickly? They have options ahead. Good through ball forward. Mohammad Firdaus doing brilliantly well to come and collect the ball. Had the pass been slightly back and away from the keeper, could have been proved crucial for them. You can see the number of players that are attacking now for Malaysia. There are 5 players in the Tanzanian half, 2 near the centre backs. We will expect more and more balls launched forward for the Tanzanians in the second half. They have made 2 changes in the second half already. Tanzanians have made only 1 change, taking off the captain. Substitute who has just come on. He had come on in this match when the Malaysian player was shown a yellow card. Here's Malaysia trying to make the way now, but again stopped by the Tanzanian defenders in the tracks. Long clearance there by Malaysia. Can the player keep it in play? He does. He's making a run there. Can he beat his marker? He does well to push the ball forward, but he's pushed down on the ground. Here are the dignitaries who have come to watch the match today. This Scott, the technical director of the AIFF, along with Sudatta, the general secretary of the AIFF. Here's Malaysia with the other attack. This time on the left wing. They need to make such passes, but these passes need to have some more power in them. It will allow the player to run onto them rather than waiting for the ball to come to him, which gives the Malaysian players time to come and attack and try to win the ball. Much like this game is the Malaysians who are dominating possession, but what is very, very crucial for them is converting this possession into goals, which they failed to do it in this game until now. They have a throw in, they take it quickly. Good pass there. He finds his teammate in front of the goal. A shot from far, and the ball has gone straight out of the ground. I don't think we're going to get that ball back from where it is gone now. It's the second ball that has been lost in this tournament. It's a nice stat that I like to have. Good ball forward by Tanzania, but just out of the reach of the left winger and going out of play for a throw into Malaysia. They take it quickly, playing it to centre back. This was expected from the Tanzanians. They will not be giving any room for the Malaysians to build their attacks. This is how they have won the possession back from the Malaysians and have launched counter attacks from the possession after they win the possession. Here's Malaysia on the right wing, but he stopped there and they have a throw in down the right side, close to the Tanzanian box. The Malaysians now trying to get into the Tanzanian box. I think it's a handball there for which the referee has blown his whistle. The Malaysian player tried to chip the ball past the defender, but the ball taking a touch of the hand of the Tanzanian defender, and the referee has blown his whistle. Let's have a look again at the. It was, yes, you can see the player tried to pull his hand away from the line of the ball, but the ball did touch his left hand, and the referee with a good call, blowing the whistle and giving a free kick to Malaysia. In comes the free kick. Good free kick. I think the Tanzanian keeper did really well to get a hand to it. Push it onto the crossbar. Mohammad Disuddin coming second time close with the free kick. Let's have a look at the free kick again. Good free kick. It was a save by the Tanzanian keeper. He pushed the ball onto the crossbar and the ball ricocheted back off the crossbar. There's a Tanzanian player brought down now. The referee, the Tanzanian player is barely moving there. The substitute who has just come on the ground with a yellow card. Let's have a look again at his challenge. A very poor challenge after the ball had gone away. Abdul Hadi bin Hasbollah with a yellow card for a very poor challenge on the number 16, Israel Patrick Mwenda. He could have been a very nasty injury for the Tanzanian player. Luckily, the Tanzanian player is back on his feet, though he's yet receiving some treatment there. Few moments ago, Mohammad Izzuddin bin Jazi had come inches close to giving his side the first goal. He had a very good set piece earlier in this match too, which skimmed the top of the crossbar. This time he tests the keeper and drawing a good save of the keeper. Here comes Malaysia again. But the final pass into the box was well dealt by the Tanzanian defender. Tanzanians look much better in this half. Surprising to say that they look much better because they already have a 3-goal lead, but they all were against run of play, all on counter attack opportunities. I think the Tanzanians are taking out all their frustrations on the Malaysians this evening. The Malaysian player does well to find his player, but the Tanzanian defender stealing the ball back from him. As I was saying, I think the Tanzanians are removing the frustration on missing out on the finals on the Malaysians. It was the last group stage match of the Tanzania that proved crucial in Tanzania not reaching the finals. The Tanzanians drew 2-2. They had taken a 2-goal lead in that match, only for Malaysians to come back and score 2 goals even after they were a man down. Today the Malaysians have an even tougher task. They are 3 goals down now in the second half. The coach of Malaysia now has some important thinking to do. He has two defenders on yellow cards, and the way the Tanzanians are playing on a quick counter attack, they'll be drawing more and more false fouls from the Malaysian defenders. But he's already made two substitutions. He yet has on the bench number 7 Muhammad Alif Safwan bin Salahuddin and number 36 Muhammad Najmi Idham bin Johan. Each of them has scored a goal each in this tournament. And goals is what the Malaysians need. So will the coach make a defensive substitution, taking out one of these players who's yellow carded, or bring on an attacker to help score goals? Another attack from Tanzania being stopped after the player was caught offside. Is Malaysia now playing only 3 defenders? The Malaysian player receiving some treatment. I think he's hurt himself. There's a substitution for Tanzania in the meantime. It's number 10 Asad Ali Juma making his way out, and number 17 Rashid Muhammad Chambo making his way. That's the end for Asad Ali Juma in this tournament. He has scored 3 goals. Let's have a look again how the player has hurt himself. He tried to win the ball, landed awkwardly on his right leg, and probably has hurt his groin. The referee for today's match, Mr. Venkatesh R, having to do a lot of running around. Keeping up with the players is not an easy task, and he's done so well in this match until now. You could see there the captain of the Tanzanian side is number 4 now, Ali Hussein Mensingi. I was speaking about a tactical change from Malaysia, and the Tanzanians have made one. They've taken off a very influential goal scorer, Asad Ali Juma. It's the end of tournament for him. He has scored 3 goals. He's yet on the top of the goal scoring charts for this tournament. But with Korea and the USA to play at 8 p.m. today, and they both have a player to score 2 goals each for them, will he yet remain on top of the goal scoring charts when the tournament ends later tonight? The Malaysians now have a lot of players up forward. The cross from the right side goes past all the players. The Tanzanian player doing really well to collect it and make a run out, but he loses out to the substitute of Malaysia. He catches him and he brings him down. Abdul Hadib bin Hasbullah, who was being yellow carded for a challenge earlier, was brought down now. It was a good opportunity again for Malaysia, but a very, very poor executed shot there, going wide of the far post. It's been a pretty open game in the second half until now. Both teams having their fair share of possession. Here comes Malaysia, good through ball forward, but Tanzanian beating his opponent for pace and guiding the ball out of the goal line for a goal kick for his team. The keeper finding his left back with the goal kick. They play ball forward, but stopped by the Malaysian player on the halfway line. I think the Malaysians now have only 3 defenders now. They have committed players up front. 65 minutes of this match are done. 25 to go for Malaysia, plus the added time at the end of second half for them to find 3 goals. And 3 goals, hoping that the Tanzanians don't score more against them. The Tanzanian player now playing the goal kick long. The Malaysians need to be careful now. They have committed a lot of players forward, which means they would have left more spaces for the Tanzanians to move the ball through. Substitute Abdul Hadi Hasbola with a throw in. Again, a ball forward was intercepted by the Tanzanian defender. Until now, the Malaysians have had a clueless look when they are looking to attack. They do well to get into good positions near the opponent's box, but when they are there, they don't know what to do to actually penetrate the Tanzanian box. Tanzanians now with attack of their own. The players brought down near the halfway line. The referee blowing his whistle, but no further action. Let's have a look again how the number 11 of Tanzania was pushed from the behind by number 4 Zainul Arifin bin Muhammad Latifi. If the Tanzanians want to get an attacking player onto the ground, they have options in the number 8 Cyprian Benedicto and number 9 Johanna Oscar. They have one change left. They don't really need to find some more goals, but they do have options in forms of these 2 players if they want to bring on some attackers. The Malaysian coach yet has one change left. He needs 3 goals. But yes, Tanzania down the other side now, making a run down the right side. Stopping and going back to the center of the ground. The Malaysians have got numbers behind now. The Malaysians doing well against the Tanzanians. They had committed numbers forward. Here comes Tanzania again in the box. But a poor touch letting him away. A very poor cross coming in. Took a touch of the Malaysian defender's leg and goes harmlessly into the keeper's arms. Yeah. Both the teams are losing possession quickly in succession. It's been a ping pong game in terms of losing possession in the past minute. The Malaysians win the ball in their own half, make a foray into the Tanzanian half. They lose the ball there. Tanzanians make an attack and again lose the ball in the Malaysian half. And this has been going on and on. But it's been a very intense competition for the teams. This is the 5th match for them in a space of a week. And fatigue and tiredness would be the main factors in more and more mistakes being committed now in this match, and the mistakes which lead to the loss of possession. The substitution for Malaysia coming up is number 19, Azrin Aduka bin Azhari, who's going to make his way out. And in comes his place number 23, Mohammad Iqbal Hakim Mohammad Hatta. Again an attacking change for Malaysia. Mohammad Iqbal Hakim, 23 for Malaysia, is a proven goal scorer. He had scored 4 goals for Malaysia in the AFC Under-16 Championship qualifiers earlier. But here's Tanzania now in the opponent's box. But before he could pull the ball back and control it, the ball is run out of play. Here's a look again how Mohammad Rashid Abdullah let go of the ball. Much better is expected from the goal scorer. He had done brilliantly well to control the ball and scored the first goal. There's a Tanzanian player down. Looks like it's a defender. The referee indicating for the physios to come on the ground. The stretcher was on the ground, but the player is back on his feet and is making his way out of the ground. The Tanzanians yet have one substitution to be made in this match. They'll probably save it to see if any player is later injured and would need to be replaced. That's a substitute who's just come on. Mohammad Iqbal Hakim Mohammad Hatta. As I was saying, he has scored 4 goals in the AFC Under-16 Championship qualifiers held previously. The main tournament, the AFC Under-16 Championship, will be held in the months of September and October, also from Goa. And we'll see the likes from this tournament from such as India, Korea Republic and Malaysia compete again in the tournament. While the Malaysians and the Koreans qualified as group leaders, the Indians qualified on merit by finishing as the 3rd best runner-up. They had finished runner-up in the group to the Iranians. The coach of India, Nicola Adam, has also stressed with that he's happy with what he has seen from his team. He has seen what was expected and knows now where the work needs to be done in the build-up to the AFC Under-16 Championship. And then to the bigger tournament, which is next year, the Under-17 World Cup. Coach Nicola Adam has also stressed that even though the Indians have qualified for the World Cup by being the host of the World Cup, they also want to qualify based on merit. the teams that make the semi-finals of the AFC Under-16 Championship get an automatic spot in the World Cup, and Coach Nicola Adam wants to at least finish as a semi-finalist in the tournament later this year and qualify merit for the World Cup. In the meantime, referee Venkatesh R has indicated for the water break midway through the second half. You can see the wet towels handed out by the members of the team on the bench to the playing 11. It's hot and humid here in Goa, and these cold wet towels help take off the stress and fatigue of the players. The coach of Malaysia, Somasundram Periasamy, will be really disappointed how this match has ended up for him. There's pretty much nothing more he can do now. He's made his substitutions, he has given his instructions, but the match has not turned out how we would have hoped. On the other side, the coaches of the Tanzanian side yet motivating and pushing the players to finish the match on a high and not slip up like how they did when the last time these two teams met. The captain of Malaysia, number 9, Arif Shakirin bin Suhaimi, he had come close in the first half. It looks like there's a change for Tanzania to be made. It's number 11, Maziku Amede Amani, who's going to make his way out, and it's the first appearance in this tournament for number 20, Yassini Muhyiddini Muhammad. "13 minutes to go in this second half of the third place playoff match of the AIFF Youth Cup 2016. The Tanzanians yet lead by 3-0 against the Malaysians. But can the Malaysians make a late comeback? Here they come. There's a good attack for them. There's yet a chance for them. The Tanzanian centre back couldn't clear it. He had two Malaysian players behind him, so he couldn't turn around. But he chose to go and pass it to the keeper away from the goal, and the keeper doing really well to put the ball ahead. But here comes Malaysia again on the right side. The captain, he puts in a cross, but it's a very poor cross going right across the face of the goal. And the attempted clearance by the Tanzanian right back is stopped by the Malaysian and goes out for a throw into Tanzania. A long clearance with Tanzania, but again dealt by the Malaysian defender. They have only 3 defenders now with people committed forward. So they need to be really careful. You can see the number of players up the ground for Tanzania. So any break can be very critical for Malaysia. A long ball forward, easily corrected by Ramadhani Kabili, the keeper of Tanzania. The keeper of Tanzania has been impressive. In fact, most keepers have been really good in this tournament. Can't really find faults in any of them, including the Indian keeper Mohammad Nawaz, who made a couple of brilliant saves in the last match against Korea to keep the team at level with the Korean side. A shot from far for Tanzania, but blocked by the Malaysian centre-back. The Malaysians have to do much of the running around, especially up and down the ground, considering they have only 3 defenders, and the midfielders have to fall back to help the defenders when the Tanzanians are attacking. if it looks most likely that the Tanzanians will end up in the third position in this tournament. The finals to be taken place at 8 p.m. tonight. The matches between the USA and Korea Republic will decide who ends up victorious in this tournament. A shot from far for Tanzania, but Mohammad Firdaus doing good to dive to his right and collect the ball. Let's have a look again at the shot from Tanzania. It's the number 17 with a shot. Last 10 minutes for Malaysia. Can they find a goal here, which should prove as a consolation for them in this match? Here they are down the right wing, but the pass back to his teammate was out of his reach. Good tackle there by the Malaysian player. He had already committed, but luckily for him, the Tanzanian player couldn't get the ball out from his reach. A special mention must be made to the groundsmen of Tilak Maidan. They have done a brilliant job in keeping this ground look as beautiful as it is looking at the moment. This ground has seen 10 matches previously. It's the 11th match of this tournament in a space of a week, and it's not lost much of its grass there. The Malaysians again losing position from a throw-in, but the players doing really well to fight for the ball, trying to outmuscle his teammate, but the Tanzanian player holding strong. A ball forward, but the player is ruled out for offside. Tanzanians now sitting back and happy to defend and wait for such a loose ball to win possession and put a ball forward to launch their own attack. Couldn't keep it down and into the goal. The Malaysians let off there. They couldn't clear the lines after the corner. It was headed up the ground by the Malaysian defender on the far post, but it fell straight to the goal scorer, Musin. Blocked there by the Malaysian player in the 6-yard box. There was a chance for the header again to knock into the goal, but it was a very poor header going straight out for a goal kick. He had time to head the ball into the goal. The keeper was there on the ground. The goal was completely open, and only thing he had to do was knock it into the goal, but completely misdirected his header. Last few minutes of the second half in the third place playoff match. I don't think the Malaysians can now get anything from this match. Tanzanians have scored 3 goals without putting any extra effort. Let's have a look again how the two players challenge for the ball. A poor control there by the right back of Tanzania. Gave the ball away, but luckily for him, the opponent handed the ball back to them by putting it out of the ground for a throw-in. Here's Tanzania again. They're ball forward, but again the number 19 couldn't control the ball first time, allowing the Malaysian defenders to come back and tackle him. And the ball then rolls on to the Malaysian keeper, Mohammad Firdaus, Irman bin Mohammad Fadil. It's the last minute of the second half, the normal time. There's been a water break, but not many other stoppages in this game. So let's see how much time The fourth official will indicate at the end of. Let's have a look again how the centre back of Malaysia, the number 35, who's come on substitute, Mohammad Feroz bin Baharuddin, did brilliantly well to intercept a ball forward for the Tanzanian attacker. He put in a very good challenge. In comes the corner. And it's into the goal. The Malaysian keeper had got to the ball. He was knocked off the ball. So, let's see if the referee has awarded a. I don't think the goal has been awarded. It was a good corner, but the keeper did really well. Has caught the foot of the Malaysian player. There is no goal being awarded from the corner. The referee ruling that the goalkeeper was pushed after he had collected the ball cleanly and had given a foul in favour of Malaysia. So the score yet stands at 3 goals for Tanzania and 0 goals for Malaysia. The Malaysians now moving the ball comfortably in their own midfield, finding the centre backs if needed. They don't really need to attack the opponent's goal now. They don't have the risk of letting this lead slip off like they did the last time against Malaysia. But they have drawn a throw in from the Malaysian number 2, Arham Khushi Ari Abdullah Wahab. It's a fairly long throw in. He has the ball again. He beats his marker. Can he put a cross in? He takes a cross but touches the Malaysian player and is deflected behind the goal line for a corner to Tanzania. In comes the corner for Tanzania. Cleared this time by the Malaysian defender. Again knocked ball forward. The Malaysian player doing really well to challenge it. He was brought down by the Tanzanian player. Will the referee take any other action? He was trying to get to the ball. Let's have a look again how the number 5 of Tanzania has brought down the Tanzanian attacker. And the Tanzanian player is shown a yellow card. It's Nixon Job, the number 5. You can see it's number 5, Nixon Job of Tanzania, who's been given a yellow card. Let's have a look again at how he brought down the Malaysian attacker. He had lost out to the loose ball in the header. Here comes the free kick. One defender knocked it down, but it takes a touch off another defender and goes behind the goal line for a corner. Can the Malaysians now make this count and find one goal for themselves in this match? In comes the corner. It was near the far post. The ball is knocked back. It's a throw into Malaysia. They take it quickly. It had rolled out for another throw into Malaysia. Again taken it quickly. There's a through ball forward for Tanzania. There's nobody ahead of the player. He has to use pace. He takes a shot from far. Good save by Mohammad Firdaus. It was a good counter attack by Tanzania, which drew a good save from Mordor. Again, good shot from far, but this time straight on the keeper. And a much easier save for him there. Let's have a look again at the shot from the goal scorer. This time on target, but straight onto the goalkeeper. And Mohammad Firdaus with the easiest of collections. Prior to that move, the Tanzanian player had with a Made a good run on the counter attack and had drawn even a brilliant save from the Malaysian keeper. The captain of Malaysia, Arif Shakirian bin Suhaimi, looks to be really tired and exhausted after a very grueling match. He would be happy with his teammates with what they have performed in terms of keeping possession in this match, but won't be happy with how they have converted the chances. This is the last minute of added time. Here comes the Tanzanians. Can they test the keeper one more time? Can they find one more goal? They take a shot from far. But this time it's way wide from the goal and goes seamlessly out of play for a goal kick for Malaysia. They take it quickly on the right side. The referee blowing his whistle for a foul on a Tanzanian player. He has his whistle in his mouth and he has blown time. He has called time to this third place playoff match. And the Tanzanians have sweet revenge in this match. They are beating the Malaysians by 3 goals to 0 and have ended as the third place team in the AIFF Youth Cup 2016. We'll be back at 8 p.m. today for the finals. Stay tuned for the prize distribution for the Tanzanian team.
The third place playoff winners, Tanzania. The team players are kindly requested to line up for the pleasure of presentation. Requesting the third place winners, Tanzania, so please line up for the medal presentation. I now request Mr. Anil Kamath from the All India Football Federation to kindly escort Mr. Mike Whistler, FIFA Senior Development Manager of Asia, and Mr. Erwin Neffer, FIFA Head of Technical and Education. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for Mr. Mike Whistler and Erwin Neffer from the FIFA team. So here we go.
Welcome back for the prize distribution for the third place team. The Tanzanian players put in a very good performance in the third place playoff match. And they are rightfully getting their medals. Tanzanians finding 3 goals in this match, thanks to goals from number 21 Mohammad Rashid Abdullah, number 13 Shabani Zubairiyada, and number 19 Musini Maliwa Makame. It's sweet revenge for them in this match against the Malaysians. The keeper put a brilliant performance there. Though he wasn't really tested in this match, but in the tournament, he had been really impressive. A very happy looking Tanzanian side. They're also pretty tired after playing out a very hard-fought match, which they had to defend for most of the time. The Tanzanians were disappointed and missing out on the finals, but this is at least some consolation that they have finished third. The coach of Tanzania, Mr. Bakari Nyondo Shime, now also been congratulated by the dignitaries, and the staff now receiving the medals. Would be a pretty happy back room for the Tanzanian side. They saw a very assured display by their players. A very clinical display, if I should say. But they do yet have some work to be done. They could have been even better. They looked likely to head to the finals, only for a late collapse against Malaysia to land them here. The players and the staff have now got the medals and are lining up for a group photo. It's always a joyous moment for any team. The people have taken their positions now. Will we see one last hurrah for them before they walk out of the ground? That's it from the third place playoff match. The Tanzanians have beaten the Malaysians by 3-0. We'll be back for the grand finale at 8 p.m. today for the match between the USA and the Korea. It'll be a hard, tough match, a very exciting match, and do join us back for then. See you.